This is what we use in Pascal triangle and all. So you remember Pascal triangle. So the same thing we use in Pascal triangle. Same thing we use in Pascal triangle. Same thing we work on Pascal triangle. 1 1 1 1 2 1 1 3 3 1 1 4 6 4 1 1 5 10 10 5 1 1 6 15 20 15 6 1. If you do the sum of this sum is 2 to the power 0. The sum of this is 2 to the power 1. The sum of this is 2 to the power 2. Same logic. I hope you can understand. 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5, 2 to the power 6. If you do the sum, and they are the coefficient of binomial theorem. In binomial theorem and all, they are the coefficients of binomial theorem. The Pascal triangle laid the foundation of binomial theorem. You know the expansion of binomial theorem. A plus b to the power n. The expansion you know. nc0 a to the power n b to the power 0 plus nc1 plus a to the power n minus 1 b to the power 1 plus nc2 is equal to a to the power n2 and 2 like this. Ncn equal to a to the power 0 b to the power n. So if you see this, if they see this coefficients, they see their coefficients. If you see these coefficients, there, if you do the sum of these coefficients, that is always 2 to the power n. Yeah. So this is what we use everywhere. And so if I ask you what is a plus b to the power 5, so anything, any expansion and all, if I ask you, you can do. So that you do by using this logic. This is the application of NCR. This is the application of NCR. This is very important. This is the application of NCR. Very important for you. In this, if I ask you at least one, like if you are creating a set, if you are if suppose that set consists of n elements, so if I ask you how many subsets are possible, so you will say 2 to the power n. If I ask you how many proper subsets are possible, proper subset means where null sets are not there, means at least one. At least one means nc1 plus nc2 plus nc3 till ncn, at least one. So means 2 to the power n minus nc0. So at least 1 means 2 to the power n minus 1. If I ask you at least 2, matlab 2 to the power n minus 1 minus n. 2 to the power n minus nc0 minus nc1. I hope you can understand this. Very important. Like suppose you can see this question. You can see this question number 29. So there are 5 rock songs are there. There are 5 rock songs are there. There are 5 rock songs. There are 5 rock songs. There are 6 Carnatic songs. There are 3 indie pop songs. So how many different albums can you make by using them, such that the album should consist of at least one rock song? So that your album should consist of at least one rock song, and it should have at least one Carnatic song. So if you want to solve this, so total 5 rock songs are there, and you want at least one rock song. So at least means what? 2 to the power 5 minus 1. 6 Carnatic songs are there, you want at least one Carnatic song. So how many ways this is possible? At least one. 2 to the power 6 minus 1. 3 indie pop song is there, there is no classification for that. That is 2 to the power 3. So your answer is 31 into 63 into 8. Clear, right? Everyone is understanding. Anyone have any doubt? Anyone have any doubt? Anything you want to ask? Anyone? Anyone? Any doubt? Dear student, I have sent you just now Google form where you can mark your attendance. So suddenly I saw a spike in attendance. Like earlier 40 people are there, now 47 it became. So I think now it will increase more exponentially. Now I can see little bit of exponential movement. So you can mark your attendance. Everyone, please mark your attendance. So anyone have any doubt till now whatever I have covered? Aditya, Nikhil, Himadri, Simran, Vivek, Siddhant, any doubt? Because I know only these people name. Fine. So I hope you understood what all I have covered till now. So basically, when we talk about permutation, permutation is NPR, and that is NPR is equal to NCR into R factorial. So the permutation is basically, when we talk about permutation, permutation is basically random selection followed by random arrangement. So it's all based on random experiment. So when we work on random experiment, so if the question is beyond selection, if you're following a process of filtration and you're working on beyond selection, then you think about how you can work on beyond selection. So then you work on arrangement. So and the R object whatever you have selected, you can arrange them in R factorial way. So now this is arrangement. The opposite of arrangement is called as dearrangement. The opposite of arrangement is called as dearrangement. The opposite of arrangement is called as dearrangement. A dearrangement basically means total number of ways minus at least at least one in correct place. At least one in correct place. That is called as dearrangement. Like what is dearrangement? Suppose I have five letters. Suppose I have five letters and letter LETTER, not alphabets, means letters. What you write? See, no, people writing letters. When you were kids, you used to write letters to the other person in your class, expressing your feelings. So that letter, what I'm talking about. So earlier form of email. So if you suppose I have five letters and I have five lettered envelope, or suppose if I have five keys and I have five locks. So in how many ways can I put five letters in five lettered envelope such that none of the letter will go to the correct envelope? Or in how many ways can I try five keys over five locks such that none of the key is tried on the correct lock? This is called dearrangement. So when you talk about dearrangement, when you talk about dearrangement, the formula of dearrangement is n factorial 1 minus 1 by 1 factorial plus 1 by 2 factorial minus 1 by 3 factorial plus 1 by 4 factorial till minus 1 to the power n by n factorial. This is called dearrangement. So for your programming also, when you do in exam code beta and other, so when they will write, they may ask you programming where programming based on logical reasoning. Maximum programming what you will get in TCS or Infosys, it will be based on PNC only. So you should be very good with concept of permutation combination. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 5 places such that 1 cannot come here, 2 cannot come here, 3 cannot come here, 4 cannot come here, and 5 cannot come here. So in how many ways can you do this? So this is called dearrangement. So dearrangement, this is 5 factorial into 1 minus 1 by 1 factorial plus 1 by 2 factorial minus 1 by 3 factorial plus 1 by 4 factorial minus 1 by 5 factorial. So if you solve this, you will get answer called 44. So if possible, memorize this. So if one object is there, dearrangement is 0. Two object is there, dearrangement only one way is that possible. Three object is there, dearrangement is two way. Four object is there, dearrangement answer is 9 way. Five object is there, that is 444. Six object is there, 265. In exam, nowhere they'll ask you more than 6. If they ask you, you can do that. Formula already I told you. And so remember the concept of dearrangement at the time when you're preparing for IIT or Karnataka CET exam. Definitely at that time you would have studied about dearrangement and all. Clear? Anyone have any doubt? Anyone want to ask anything? Anyone want to ask anything? Any doubt? Anyone? Please write in the chat box. Anyone want to ask anything? And if n object n places, linear arrangement, that is n factorial. In circular arrangement, that is n minus 1 factorial. Because in circular arrangement, all places are identical. So till the time the first person does not go and sit, you cannot determine the position of other person with respect to the first person. That's why in circular arrangement we use n minus 1 factorial. If there is no distinction between the clockwise or anti-clockwise, we follow n minus 1 factorial by 2. Okay, next thing you should know that is the ranking of word in dictionary. Ranking of word in dictionary. Ranking of word in dictionary. So suppose if I am making a dictionary with alphabets, suppose if I am making a dictionary with alphabet, suppose MASTER, suppose if I am making a dictionary with these 6 alphabet, and my dictionary is not having 1 letter or 2 letter or 3 letter, 4 letter, 5 letter, 6 letter. Suppose I am making 6 lettered word in dictionary, and that dictionary, when I have 6 letters like M, A, S, T and R. So what would be the ranking of this word called master in this dictionary? So the shortcut formula to solve these kind of question. What is the shortcut formula? So shortcut formula is, what is the shortcut formula? Give rank to each letter based upon their position in alphabet. So alphabetically A come first, then E come, then alphabetically the M come third. Alphabetically after that alphabetically M comes, after that R comes, then S comes, then T comes. Alphabetically you know their position. So alphabetically assign rank to each letter depending upon how they are coming in alphabets. So once you do this, now after that what you do, assign value to them. So how to assign value to them? See the right hand side of 3, how many numbers are less than 3. Now see the right hand side of 3, how many numbers are less than 3. If you see the right hand side of 3, how many numbers are less than 3? There are 2 numbers. What are those 2 numbers? Those 2 numbers are 1 and 2. So see the right hand side of 3, how many numbers are less than 3? 2 numbers are there. Write 2. Okay. Then see the right hand side of 1, how many numbers are less than 1? So all the numbers definitely would be bigger than 1 only. And no number can be less than 1 if you see the right hand side of 1. Then see right hand side of 5, how many numbers are less than 5? So two numbers are there, 2 and 4. So see the right hand side of 5, how many numbers are less than 5? So, so two numbers are there. Then see the right hand side of 6, how many numbers are less than 6? Again two numbers are there. Then see the right hand side of 2, how many numbers are less than 2? No number. See the right hand side of 4, how many numbers are less than 4? 4 to anyway is the last number. So there's no number only. So do this. Assign value to each alphabet depending upon how many numbers are less than that number on the basis of their position in the alphabet. Clear everyone? Now once you're done with this, then erase this. No need to see that. Erase that. Okay, now multiply this with 0 factorial, multiply this with 1 factorial, multiply this with 2 factorial, multiply this with 3 factorial, multiply this with 4 factorial, multiply this with 5 factorial. So once you're done with this, once you're done with this, now your rank would be whatever the answer you get on that, do 1 plus. The answer would be 2. Whatever the answer you get on that, do 1 plus. That is your rank. Rank is the next number. Find this value, 2 into 5 factorial plus 2 into 3 factorial plus 2 into 2 factorial, and rest all are 0. Rest all are 0. Rest all are 0. So solve this. This is 1 plus, this is 2 into 120 means 240. This is 6 into 2 12. This is 2 into 2 4. And so you'll get the answer called 257. So this is your final answer, 240, 252, 256, 257 is the ranking of this word called master. Anyone, any doubt? Any doubt on this? So is my chat option is still working? Are you people are still listening to me? Any doubt anyone have? Anyone want to ask anything? Anything you want to ask? Any question guys? Any question? Anyone want to ask anything? Anyone? Any question you want to ask? You all are understanding? The same thing if you want to do step by step. Same thing if you want to do step by step. So you know that in master, you know that in master A is first, then E is second, then M is third, then R is fourth, S is 5, and T is 6. So then if you want logically the answer, thank you Himadri. So logically if you want to solve this, then what you do, you know that in dictionary it will start with A. So with A, how many words can you make? So with A, how many words can you make? So with A, you can make 120 words. So if you do logically, that I can prove logically also the answer 257. So starting with A, how many words can you make? If you start with A, how many words can you make? So that would be 120. After A in alphabetically dictionary, E will come. So with E, how many words can you make? So with E, how many words can you make? That would be again 120. So so you are done with A, you are done with E. Then after A and E, which what letter will come? M will come. So you also want M in master. After M, which letter will come? After M, A will come. You also want A. After A, which letter will come? E will come alphabetically, but you want S. So you think with MAE, how many can you make? With MAE, how many can I make? So that would be STR. That is 3 factorial, means 6. So okay, then I'll see. Then after E, what letter will come? Alphabetically, which letter will come? R will come. After E, what comes? After E, R will come. So you want S. So if you want S, so think with MAR what you can make. So this is STE. So STE again 6. Okay. Then after MAR what will come? After R what will come? After R S will come. So you also want S. After S what will come? After S E will come. But you want T. So with MASE what can come? With MASE how many can you make? You can make 2. No. You can make 2. Okay. Then MAS. MAS after E what can come? After E. After E what can come? After E MAS, then MASE. After E what can come? E 4 letters R. MASR. MASR already you tried. No, you're not tried. Mass. So MASR. So after MASR, how many can you make? You can make 2. Okay. Then MASR. After R. After R what will come? After R S. After R T will come. With T what would the first word? That would be this only. So you can count 240, 246, 252, 254, 256, 257. This is your answer. Clear everyone? Anyone want to ask anything? Understood everyone? Anyone have any doubt? So if you liked the approach, if you felt that you have learned something, so please don't forget to like the class. Please click on the like button and please subscribe to our channel, 7 Sense channel. You will get to know more and more information, more and more knowledgeable session in due course in future, and you will definitely your learning would be on very high curve if you are with us. So if you like the session, please click on the like button and ask me if anyone have any doubt. You want to ask anything, please ask. So guys, when we talk about permutation combination is very vast topic. It is more logical in approach than a mathematical.